Political opponents are imprisoned or otherwise eliminated from participating in the electoral process. The result is an absence of checks and balances in Russia and the decision of one man to launch a wholly unjustified and brutal invasion of of Ukraine. Iraq. Anyway.
And welcome to Alpo. Is it getting about those times, huh? The times when you just want to go, phew, what difference does it make? Hello, everybody. It's a Tuesday night. It is 9 after 9 on Pacific. This is the late night news or the late night stuff, whatever's going on that comes to my mind when I'm here. Please subscribe to my channel and click on that button there so that you can get notified that I will be having my show. I'm sure I appreciate everyone who has subscribed, and I'm just trying to stay on YouTube's good terms. They copyright me, they shadow ban me, they accuse me of medical misinformation when I'm not even saying anything. But I'm not the only one, so that's just the way it is. Now, tonight, I have some interesting subject matters I want to go on. I want to go talk a little bit about the moon landing. I want to talk a little bit about MK Ultra, people being programmed, not just you, but the ones who are in the power. Also, the politicians all seem to have a mouthpiece. An earpiece. I have one so I can hear, but nobody's talking to me. And so the whole thing has always been, even in the past, is do the positive presidential candidates, do the senators in the hearings, do they have an earpiece? Does Joe Biden actually have one? And I want to start off on something very interesting here is what Barack Obama, one of the biggest crooks of all time, states what he would like to do. And I think it might be interesting for you to listen.
I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats, looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony. Wow. I'd be fine with that.
Donald Trump's on his way, and his team says that they requested Joe Biden put his ears up for inspection, that they let them have a look and see if there's any devices in there that would help him during the debate. Joe Biden's campaign has said that it isn't true that they ever agreed to that kind of inspection, and they're certainly not agreeing to it now.
An earpiece. Interesting. An earpiece. I would think that most of us would expect them to have an earpiece. Wouldn't you? You hear in a debate, and a lot of times, they have these things that are so small that you don't even know they're in the ears. Because, you can look at me and you go, well, he's got something in his ear. He's got a set of headphones on. But they have these little pieces. You've seen hearing aids. They're getting smaller and smaller and smaller. These things, these little speakers, they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller also. So is it possible? When you look at our 79-year-old president, who doesn't, it seems that he's listening to an earpiece. And so it always makes everybody wonder, is someone else running this? Obviously it's not Kamala Harris. So really, it just leads to us. It's like, it meant that if what he was saying, talking to that idiot Stephen Colbert, that he should have an earpiece, that he wouldn't mind being cloned, and he could make his speaking engagements all over the world and not be there. And it just makes things seem so, where are we actually, are we in a matrix? And where is my sign here? And I guess I don't have it, which is weird. No, there it is. Do you know the Matrix is really an allegory of the current extremely anti-human socio-economic system where the majority doesn't even know he is born to be a slave with his public debt and interest, and where the machines are a symbol for the unfeeling psychopaths who made and run the system? And that's what makes things weird. You go to the World Economic Forum when they say you will own nothing and be happy. And so here we come down to, and that was the really what the theme of the show was. Are we in a matrix? Are we? Well, it does seem that way, and it's really strange. Now, this next clip I want to go is one of my other favorites is Maxine Waters. I lived in Los Angeles the very year that Maxine Waters was elected, which tells you that was a long time ago. And yet she is still around. You know, I did a show beforehand, a while back, on the politicians and celebrities who actually look like they're under a spell. They're an alien. And Maxine Waters, man, does she play it up. So I want to check this out. This is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Let me know what you think.
Oh, check this out. Malfunction? Yeah, double take. Not even blinking, bro. What is that on her neck? Other than the necklace.
She didn't blink. Look, this is these TikTok videos. I want to give credit where credit's due. Is from Conspiracy Repost. I just found him. He's got a lot of information that I already knew, but he's got it posted on TikTok. So I'm going to bring up some of these things because he explains them really well and explains them really quick. So if you're on TikTok, please follow me at Alpo Show. Also, Conspiracy Repost. Also, young guy, real smart. And he's giving a lot of information here. So, again, let's just look at this one more time.
Yo, check this out. Malfunction?
Almost looks like a cardboard thing.
Yeah, double take. Not even blinking, bro.
What is she thinking about lunch?
What is that on her neck? Other than the necklace.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I mean, have you gone that long without blinking? Think about it. Okay, so again, they said, the CIA said it stopped MK Ultra back in the 70s. So is that what that is? We're in a matrix. It's just too strange. But this last one, I just think this beats it all. Okay. I was around when in 1969, in July, whatever it was, they went to the moon. I saw it all on TV. And it's going to be a debate. And I think if this doesn't prove the trueality of this and make you think, I just don't know what will. So go ahead, And check this out.
I wasn't arguing on whether we win or not. I'm just saying it's suspicious that we can't even leave Earth's orbit now.
A set of crewed flights will test and prove the systems required for exploration beyond low Earth orbit.
Right now, we only can fly in Earth orbit. That's the farthest that we can go. And this
Sensors aboard will record radiation levels for scientists to study. We must solve these challenges before we send people through this region of space.
Why would we have to solve them issues if we've already been through that region of space going to the moon back in '69?
Now, when you go beyond low Earth orbit, now you're more susceptible to getting high energy radiation as it goes to the individual. And so those are the type of technologies that we need to start developing that protects our.
Isn't it suspicious how we don't have the technologies to go beyond the Van Allen, but we did back then?
Any ill effects from the Van Allen radiation belts?
No, now I'm not sure we went far enough out to encounter the Van Allen radiation belt. Maybe we did.
The belts are 1,000 miles to 25,000 miles above the Earth.
Then we went right out through them.
No effects on your cells?
Didn't even know it. I don't think anybody, well, maybe somebody said you went through the radiation belt, but we didn't feel it inside, and we didn't get any, added radiation.
And that's what really makes everything so strange. Okay, now I'm trying to bring a young version in here. I've been looking at this for decades, and every time I see all this stuff, it just looks fake. It really does. I'm going to be frank with you. I think the SpaceX thing looks fake. Bezos, all of it looks fake. And plus, when you look at it, Bezos is just like a rocket ship that just goes straight up and just drops back down. It all looks strange to me. What's your thoughts about this? Do you think we went to the moon? Do you think that politicians should be allowed to have an earpiece in their head? Do you think that you should have a robot of Barack Obama so they can go do his speeches and be talking with his slippers on in his underwear? Which do you think is right? We're in a matrix. So what does that mean? Do you think we're in a matrix? All these are questions here. Now, please continue. If you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on TikTok. I'm literally doing, 3 to 6 videos of that a day. And I'm doing my show here. So please follow me on TikTok. There's I'm giving out a whole lot of information. I'm going to still be keeping tabs up on YouTube as long as they let me here. They've shadow banned me. I'm not in any of the search engines. My subscribers went up. Now they just went down. They were taking off my actual views. I end up having all these views, and the next day I go look, and I don't have, 35 to 40% is gone. So it's really strange, but we're in strange times. And I don't want to be a stranger to you because I'm coming every day. You can find me on TikTok. Always find me on YouTube. And I'm brought to you by love, by Mother's Love. And you have a great evening. And I will see you. Have a great Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll be back.